Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host. We had a fabulous guest. She's very, very young. She's still a teenager. Her name is Vasilija. And I got it right.
You did get it right.
Now, her mother is beautiful, but you are absolutely amazing. She's wearing. So I've got all the crowns today. I've got a princess now. Are you a princess or a queen?
Well, I think we are.
She's a
queens.
teen Nevada, so we're going to call her a princess.
Thank you. Last month I won United States of America's Teen Nevada. So in February I'm competing for the national title. So all 49 states are coming to Las Vegas, so we're hosting it.
And you're hosting it?
We are.
And are you excited about it?
I'm so excited.
I bet you are. This is amazing. Now, I know that every teenager, anybody who goes into any of these competitions, they have to have a talent.
Yes.
What's your talent?
Well, so for this competition, we don't need a talent. But it's not about talent or pretty dresses. It's more of the interview and way, your demeanor, the way you present yourself, the way you're able to talk and communicate. And I think
so. How come she communicates all the time? Well, she's just smiling. she's got this lovely smile on her face.
Thank you. Well, my grandpa, he was born in Serbia.
And so you're Serbian?
I am. Serbian? My mom's Serbian, my dad's Greek, but I was born in New York. I'm a New Yorker.
You're a New Yorker. I'm an Englishman.
Perfect.
Yes, there you go.
I learned from my grandpa and from my entire family, from my mom as well, to always have a smile and always be grateful for what you have.
And are these your own lashes?
Yes, they are.
It gets worse and worse all the time. You get these pretty girls. I just had the Tom on, and he had these two beautiful women, and now I've got you. No, I'll hold my own. Don't worry about it.
You are beautiful.
Thank you, but you are wonderful. So, going into this, what made you go into this in the first place? Did your mom make you go into it, or did you want to go into it? What was the challenge?
It was a combination of both. So I was always tall. I'm 5'9½", but I've always been the tallest one in my class. And I started slouching. So all my friends were short, and then I would slouch.
You were trying to get down to their level.
I wanted to hear them. I couldn't even hear them, and I wanted to hear them. I wanted to not stick out and be the same. And my mom found this pageant. It's called National American Miss, and she put me in. And my very first time, I walk in the lobby and I see this girl, 6'4". She walks through with 4-inch heels and she's levitating. And I look at her and I'm standing there stunned and I say, you know what? That's going to be me.
That's going to be me. I love it. So that changed your mind. So no more slouching.
No more slouching.
So now you did what your mom said, put your shoulders back, because I guarantee your mother told you, sit up straight and put your shoulders back.
Yes, in Serbian it's Pureza. All the time. I
know, because I know my mom used to do that all the time. Sit back, put your shoulders up.
But it works.
I don't know if it still works, but anyway, it's working with you. She's young enough to let it work all the time. So that's what you do. So do you want to continue doing this pageant thing? Because you're very young to even really answer the question, but do you want to continue doing it? So
of course. So this system, United States of America's, so I'm USOA, Teen Nevada, and the big thing is community service. So I think that that's the number one role. And it helps a lot to know that you're doing something in your community. It's not just looking well. It's not just the pretty crown, the gowns.
Let me tell you something. I had a teenage show called Voices of Tomorrow, and I went to probably every single school, high school, every place in the school system. If you did not do community work, when you graduated high school, if you did not have community work on your list, your application to go into university will be put in one pile, and the other pile will be where the kids have done the community work. There was two piles. Maybe I'm talking out of line, but I don't think I am. But they had a pile where kids didn't do community work, and a pile where kids did. And the kids got first opportunity to get into the university because they did community work.
I love that.
So you're right with what you say and what you think, because that really is something out there.
In my school, Bishop Gorman High School,
yes.
I'm a sophomore, so 10th grade, and it's mandatory, 25 hours every year. So when you graduate,
25 every year?
So when you graduate, you have 100 hours altogether.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, when you're 4 years.
I've been doing community service since I was 7 years old. I love it. And it's
What's your favorite?
I'm part of this nonprofit organization called Philoptochos, and it's the
Philoptochos?
Yes, it's the largest Greek nonprofit.
Oh, it's a Greek.
So it's Philoptochos is Friends of the Poor, and I've been volunteering.
Are they for the poor Greeks in Nevada?
For everyone.
Oh, it's for everyone.
For everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So they take care of whoever's
We
around.
have a chapter here in Las Vegas,
Okay.
and it's so wonderful to see that you can actually make a difference. One person can start something and leave a legacy behind.
And do you see when you talk to these people that have got nothing, how do you feel about it? Because you've got a home, you've got a mom, you've got a dad, you've got a home, you've got a teen, Nevada, and they don't really have anything. What conversations do you have with them?
Well, I want to inspire them because when you see a crown, you think that the person's life is perfect. And I am very grateful. My life is perfect because I always say when God is in the first place, everything is in the right place. But really, I come from a single mom, a single parent household, and my mom and me, we were able to make all these opportunities and make the best with what we have.
Wow.
And I think that's...
Do you ever see your dad?
No, I haven't.
You don't think you're upset with that?
No, I'm not.
No.
I think
the time will come.
Of course. And I think that...
Where, is he in Greece? Serbia?
He actually passed away 2020. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
so
okay.
you certainly won't see him again. Sorry about that.
That's okay. But I have the best father, which is God and Jesus Christ.
No.
And I think that's really helped me a lot.
So that's where you gravitate, and you find you're grounded when you're there.
Of course, yes.
So would you advise...
And I have a wonderful mother that made up for everything.
Not many kids can say that. You know, they get, especially 15, they're rowdy with their mothers and fathers. I'm sorry about your loss, but at the same time, you now have your mother that's taking very good care of you. What does your mother kind of have in mind for you? I mean, you must talk about this a little bit.
We do. So my mom, she just wants whatever I want and to be happy, but always to be successful.
I was going to say, but doesn't she kind of give you kind of guidelines as to, you know, it might be better if you go this way, or if you study this in school, or if you do, I mean, you're only in high school still, right? So you've got a little while to go. Does she ever kind of guide you or do anything like that?
Well, I'm very lucky. She guides me in the right path, and then from that path I get to veer off and do whatever I want that makes me happy. And I'm grateful.
What is the right path?
So what I want to do when I grow up, I want to be an attorney and model so I can fund my dream of owning a hotel for terminally ill dogs and for people in need.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, the dog thing I love.
Oh, that's been my dream since I was 5.
I do love helping people as well. I've done it many times. But dogs, animals, dogs.
Oh,
I think dogs. I love dogs.
And I'm not going to call it homeless shelter. It's going to be hotel for people in need.
A dog hotel.
A dog hotel and hotel for people in need. And then I'm going to pair the dogs with the people because they bring out the best in us.
What a brilliant way! And this is what you have planned.
Since I was 5.
But you also want to study to be
An
lawyer.
attorney, yes,
You want,
and model.
what sort of? Well, definitely she can be a model. That's for sure. You're definitely there. An attorney. What sort of law do you want to practice?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But hopefully.
Maybe a little bit animal law.
I was thinking about that, but hopefully
Is
I'll be able
there
to.
animal law? I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is. Yeah.
Custody. Who gets the cat and who gets the budgerigard? You know what a budgerigard is? A bird, right? A budgerigard.
I did not know.
Oh, in England we have a budgerigard, and I'm sure people think I'm absolutely nuts. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a little tiny bird with all green stuff and blue, and my mother had a budgerigard.
You did?
Yes. We had cats.
I love pigeons.
We have. This is not like a pigeon. A pigeon is
I
grey.
know.
Pigeons are big, but they're pigeons.
But I love
carrying.
pigeons. I love all birds, all
birds.
animals.
Okay. So if you were going to come back as an animal, what sort of animal would you like to come back as? Because you obviously love animals.
Maybe a giraffe.
You chose the right one, didn't you? The tall one with the long neck.
Well,
And
now,
then you can overlook everybody.
yeah, and also the giraffes, they have a very powerful kick, and I'm also in Taekwondo, so Actually, 2 weeks ago, I received my second-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
You're a black belt.
I am.
I will behave myself, I promise you. I'm not going to do anything to disrupt
No,
you.
but for Taekwondo, the main purpose is defense only. So you're only defending yourself.
And you need to do that this day and age anyway.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, you being 15, what advice, and you've gone quite a long way in your life already, what
Thank
advice
you.
would you like to give to the other teenagers out there of how they can better their lives, improve their lives, or maybe take a few of your steps? What would you like to say to them?
So I would just like to say to continue what you want to do, and if you don't know what you want to do, or if you have too many passions like I do, well, there are never too many, but a lot of passions like I do, just think to yourself, how do you want your life to be? Do you want to be someone that uplifts someone, to help people, which is my dream in life, and my platform is Time, Truth, and You, so that my platform...
Time, Truth, and You.
Yes.
That's
3
pretty
words,
cool.
and it's pretty simple, but it has a very meaningful message, and we all have the same precious 24 hours in a day, which can be used for personal growth, advocating for those in need, or, which I think is most important, being
I'm
truthful.
learning her. I'm a little bit on the learning side, but better
Thank
late
you.
than never. I'm going to listen to her. She's amazing.
No, you're incredible.
Well, thank you.
But the third part is being truthful to yourself, because when you do
yes.
that, you can find joy in everything you do. So really, when you grow up and you look at your life and how you want it to be, you can say, you know, like, I want to be happy. I want to help people, and that's the most important.
That's the most important to you, and that's your message to the younger generation out there. Do you think a lot of the younger generation out there, do you think they're a little lost?
You know, I think that we're all a little lost, but with the right guidance, we can make anything happen. And really, we don't have to be on the same path. So a lot of people, when they say, oh, well, this person, they went to this university and they had the best time. Yeah, then you look at another millionaire that didn't even go to college, and he's better off than most people that did. So
Yes.
really, it's what you make out of it. So my favorite thing, I think, is one of the most important, is learning languages. I think that's very
Now,
beneficial.
you speak 3 languages, I understand.
do.
You speak
Serbian, I'm semi-fluent in Greek, and Chinese Mandarin.
Chinese Mandarin. I've been told that Chinese Mandarin is going to be the next language. I'm not sure, but you're prepared. You're already. She's already out there.
There's a little story behind that. I was
What?
2 years old in Serbia with my mom, and I told my mom when I grow up I want to be a China girl. And I had no idea what that meant, but when we moved here, I was 5 years old, and I started learning. And ever since, I fell in love with the language, the culture, the food.
Really?
It's beyond phenomenal.
So
I love
you're
it.
telling me, as a very young person growing up in life, that you can really kind of do anything you set your heart on.
Yes.
And
As long as you have a pure heart.
you have to have a pure heart. Did you have to kind of look into yourself and find out who you were and what you wanted? Did you do that?
I did, and still, I'm still
Still looking?
learning. Yeah, I'm still learning.
Well, she's only 15. I mean, she's got a little while to go.
Yeah, but I think as the years go by, you're always learning. Whether you're
I'm still
10
learning.
years old, whether you're... Yeah, exactly. Everyone's always learning.
Still learning. I
And
still
there's
don't know it
always
all.
time to find another profession.
Yes, yes. And anybody can do anything out there. Whatever you want to do, it's out there for you to do. You're born with a breath, and you pass away with a single breath. You do single breaths. It's what you do in between. Exactly how you
That's
take care of
beautifully
it, what you
said.
do. But it is because it's your time.
Oh, I love that.
See,
Yeah.
I got something she likes. I could learn something from her.
Everything I like about you.
Oh, isn't that sweet? She's adorable, isn't she? Wow. Good.
Thank
Be
you.
careful, Mom. I might take her home. She's adorable.
But if you'd like to come, my competition is in February.
Okay.
And it's the 16th through the 20th. And here in Vegas.
Here in Vegas, and you're going to be in that competition.
I will.
How many young ladies do you think will be in that competition? About
So,
20, 30?
Usually one from all states.
All states.
So
Oh,
49 states.
49. So there'll be, they lost the wine. So there'll be 49.
Yes. And then there are 4 different divisions. So I'm the teen division. There's a Miss, M-I-S-S. There's a Ms, M-S. And then there's a Mrs, M-R-S.
So it's all women.
All women.
All women
course.
of different ages and
Yes.
different groups.
And that's to show that no matter how old you are, you can always you can always do whatever you want.
You
Because
go to all the different
yeah,
categories.
pageantry is not just young people. Like modeling the peak moments in your life, everyone's saying, oh, it's 20s. But really, it's whatever you want. That's your peak
I just
moment.
love her attitude. You know, take on your life, do whatever you want, how you want. On that, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show.
you.
Absolutely
Thank you for having
amazing.
me. I
She's just
appreciate it.
wonderful. I'm very, very happy what she's done, because when I was a young girl, I left home when I was 16. So I know what it's like to go out in that world and to sort of the challenges you come up with. But you're lucky you've got a mum that
You've
that
made an
helps you.
incredible life for yourself.
Well, yes, I did. Actually, I've had a very, very good life, and I love every minute of my life. Well, there may be a few things that, who knows, whatever. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you for social media shows, Maria Pureza, and also Amigos Taco Cantino. Down here on, I believe it's on Pico and Russell, if I got my streets right. They have a buffet here, lunch buffet. It's $13.99. As you know, Vegas Live with Ninon promotes a lot of restaurants around town, and we're always looking for new restaurants. So if you would like to promote your restaurant, would you like us to come in and film our show in your restaurant? We'd love to do that for you. I don't care if it's a big restaurant or a small restaurant. I'm not fussy. I don't mind. I just fit in anywhere. And then I have beautiful guests like this. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.